If you want to use the expert advisor that is built in this video, just download it by clicking on the link below and use it for your own AI codebase.
In this video, we are going to create an expert advisor that trades based on Bollinger Bands and uses a trailing stop mechanism based on recent highs and lows. Let's see how we can do that. We start Metaeditor by clicking the little icon or pressing F4. This opens the Metaeditor where we can create our new expert advisor file. We begin by including the Trade.mqh file from the standard library. This file provides the CTrade class, which simplifies trading operations like opening and modifying positions. We create an instance of CTrade called Trade, which will handle all our trading operations throughout the code. Next, we define our strategy configuration parameters as input variables. These can be adjusted in the EA properties window. LookbackBars determines how many historical candles we use for finding highs and lows, with a range from 1 to 1,000 candles. MinCandlesBack specifies the minimum age for a valid high or low point, ranging from 5 to 50 candles. TrailingOffset sets the safety margin for our trailing stop in points, with values between 1 and 20 points. BandsPeriod defines the period for Bollinger Bands calculation. BandsDeviation sets the standard deviation multiplier for the bands, and BandsShift allows shifting the Bollinger Bands. We declare several global variables and handles to store data between ticks. BandsHandle will store the handle for our Bollinger Bands indicator. We create 3 arrays to hold the indicator values: upper band buffer for the upper band, middle band buffer for the middle band, and lower band buffer for the lower band. The price data array of type MQL rates will store our OHLC price data. The onInit function runs once when the expert advisor starts. Here we create the Bollinger Bands indicator handle using the iBands function. We pass the current symbol, hourly time frame, BandsPeriod, BandsShift, BandsDeviation, and use closing prices for the calculation. We then configure all our arrays as time series using ArraySetAsSeries, which means the newest data will be at index 0. This applies to our band buffers and price data array. The function returns init_succeeded to indicate successful initialization. We create 2 functions for opening positions. Open by position retrieves the current ask price using symbol_info_double with the symbol_ask parameter. It then opens a by position using Trade. Position open with the current symbol, order_type_by for a long position, 0.10 lots, which equals 10 micro lots. The ask price is entry price. 0 for stop loss, meaning no initial stop loss, 0 for take profit, meaning no take profit, and a comment identifying this as a band's position. Open sell position works similarly but for sell orders. It gets the current bid price using symbol_info_double with symbol_bid. It opens a sell position with order_type_sell for a short position, again 0. 10 lots, the bid price is entry price, 0 for stop loss, 0 for take profit, and the same comment. The onTick function executes on every price update and contains our core strategy logic. First, we retrieve historical price data using copy rates for the current symbol on the hourly time frame, starting from candle 0, for LookbackBars number of candles, storing it in price data. We then load the Bollinger Bands values into our buffers using copyBuffer. We copy the middle band into middle band buffer, upper band into upper band buffer, and lower band into lower band buffer, all for LookbackBars candles. We check position status by scanning through all open positions. We initialize has open position as false and current position type as position_type_by as a default. We loop backwards through positions using positions total for safe iteration. For each position, we get its ticket number with position get ticket, select it with position select by ticket, and check if it belongs to our symbol. If found, we set has open position to true and store the position type, then break the loop. For trend detection and position management, we check if the previous candle closed below the lower band and the current candle closed above it, indicating a potential upward momentum. If no position exists, we open a new buy position using open by position. If we already have a buy position, we identify the lowest low in the lookback period using iLowest. We check if this low is at least MinCandlesBack old and if current price is above this low. If conditions are met, we calculate a new stop level by adding trailing offset points to the low price and call process trailing stop. For sell signals, we check if the previous candle closed above the upper band and the current candle closed below it. Similar logic applies. If no position exists, we open a sell position. If we have a sell position, we find the highest high using iHighest, check its age and current price position, then calculate a new stop level by subtracting trailing offset points from the high price. Process trailing stop handles trailing stop management for both buy and sell positions. It loops backwards through all positions, selecting each by ticket number. For positions matching our symbol and position type, it gets the current stop loss value. For buy positions, it updates the stop loss if the new level is higher than current or if no stop exists. For sell positions, it updates if the new level is lower than current or if no stop exists. It uses Trade. Position modify to update the stop loss, keeping take profit at 0. After completing the code, we press F7 to compile it. If this was too fast or you don't understand all the code, you might want to check out the premium course on our website or watch one of the basic videos first. We go back to Metaeditor by pressing F4 or clicking the icon. In Metaeditor, we press Ctrl and R to open the strategy tester. We select our newly created Expert Advisor, enable visual mode, and start a strategy test. We should see the Expert Advisor running on the chart. If you're already a premium course member and have an idea for a video like this one, you can send us an email. In this video we learned how to create an Expert Advisor that trades Bollinger Bands breakouts with a trailing stop mechanism based on recent highs and lows. You have now coded an Expert Advisor yourself with a few lines of MQL code that can identify trend reversals at Bollinger Bands and manage positions with dynamic trailing stops. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.